Hello and welcome to the video review of the LEGO Star Wars Y-Wing Starfighter. This is from the Rogue One series of sets, so we'll have certain characters from that movie. Let's start with the Y-Wing itself. So, the cockpit component, did you have a close-up here, is it has two faux torpedoes, torpedo tubes right here. The front has a faux turret that rotates 360. In the cockpit, you can open it up if you turn this to the side. You have to turn it to the side or else you might break something. And the cockpit can hold one minifig, and there's some detail. There's a control panel right there. And in the middle, you have the astromech cockpit with some extra detail on the side right here for the droid body and the flagpole. And you have the astromech. He just kind of sits there. And at the bottom of that, you have these spring-loaded missile launchers right there. Those are kind of fun. I'll show you those later. And then in the back, you have some detailing on the top. See that slit right there? That's for their bombs. I'll show you those later, but see, you have some pieces, you have some nice detailing in the back. So there's some gears. There's the back of the pylons. I don't have long arms. Hold on. There you go. Pylons are made with with a lot of Technic pieces. LEGO Technic pieces. Makes it kind of cool. They're kind of long. So with the back part, with the bombs, so right in that slit, you take your bomb, which is this piece right here. It's basically a couple of cylinders with a cone piece attached together, and you put that like this. Let's see if I can get a better angle of that. Right here, drop it in there, and you turn the gear back here, right here. Either way will work to load it in, and if you want to load, you can only hold two. It comes with four, but you can only hold two. And in order to drop them, stand it up. Well, actually, let's look at the bottom first. There are your missile launchers. You have a front landing gear, which is on a ratchet joint, so you can fold it all the way up. You have two back here. You can fold those up or move them down. There's your bomb port right there in the middle, right about here. At the bottom of, just kind of doesn't look real pretty. And with the bombs, you rotate the gear whichever way you want, and it drops the bombs like that. You can hold two at a time. Put those off to the side. And then with the missile launchers, see if I can get that. See how they stick out right here? See if I can get that frame. There you go. See how they stick out right here? So you push on those, they launch. Launch both of them. And they launch these missiles. It comes with four. It can hold two at a time. I'll show you where the other two are, along with the other two bombs in a minute. So it shoots these things right here. These clear red missiles. So, let's go to the secondary build of the set. Secondary build is this thing. It's a little crane. You can have a minifigure. Right now I have one of the minifigures from the set. Here's where the other two missiles and bombs are. They're in this little trailer back here. Right here. You can move up and down on this hinge. You can unlatch it and see this hook up here? It goes to the crane right here. Now the crane is articulated. Move it up and down. This part can move. This is on a ball. The actual hook part is on a ball joint. So there's that. And you can hook it on using that. Then you can pretend like you're loading the Y-wing if you want. And then you have your guy driving it. The trailer is held on with this other ball joint piece right here. Right where the tip of my thumb is. And it has a control panel. Pop the flicker off. Control panel and a wrench. And some other details like some lights. At the bottom it has these slider pieces that basically just allow you to slide it on any surface with more ease. So there's that. And then let's go to the minifigs. So to start minifigs, you have Stormtrooper. Regular Stormtrooper. Pop off his head and you get the angry face. Angry clone face. Stormtrooper. Next you have your astromech. Your Rebel astromech. That's the name. See details on the body. And the head is clear, which is a new design. Orange detail. So let me see if I can get some detail. There you go. Some kind of hard to see. There's the eye. Yeah. There's the astromech. Your next one is Maroff. You have some detailing on the bottom of his some printing on his legs with some fur printing and some actual detail printing that looks like part of his belt, I guess you'd call it, like ammo belt, something like that. Then you have like a Darth Vader kind of chest plate thing. You have the stripes right here that looks like that's what holds it on his chest. And then you have the Bane mask. Some eyes. Those eyes are pretty cool. He's pretty nicely detailed. He has his rifle minigun and a backpack. It's giant Fuge backpack. Fuge, freaking huge. And you can put his blaster, if you don't break it, you can put his blaster, you can clip it on that clip right there, and you get the backpack right there, so it can clip on. It'll show accuracy, and it's falling apart. Just throw it out to the side. And you can drop the figure. You can take the backpack off, and you get this piece, this clear backpack piece on him, and then it kind of reveals some more printing on the back of his torso. I believe there's more printing on the under if you pull his head off. Yeah, there's more of that fur printing right there. So that's Maroff. Your next one is Admiral Raddus. He's one of the newer figures from Rogue One. One of my favorites of the set. He comes with a little pistol right there. His head, General Von Kala head. It's the same mold as an Admiral Akbar minifig, which I don't have. I would compare it if I did. See his eyes, his mouth, his torso. There's a lot of printing on him, which I like. The torso and leg printing. On his back, he has some more torso printing. One of my favorites of the set. Probably my second favorite. And the last minifig is your pilot minifig. Right there. Nice torso and leg printing on the front. Some good torso printing on the back. He has his gloves on. And you can pull out the hat. So there's the hat for you. I think these are just standard designs on the hat. If you can find a specific name for them, for this hat or pilot that this goes to, feel free to put it in the comments below. And then on the back, he has his kind of looks like a sad face, like a scared face, like he's about to blow up. And then, so he looks with the hat on. But yeah, those are the minifigs. We'll put the Y-Wing frame again. Overall, the Y-Wing Starfighter is probably one of my favorite sets from this line. I have a lot, so I probably review all of them soon. But that concludes this video review of the Y-Wing Starfighter. If you have any suggestions on what I should review next, put it in the comments below. If you have any suggestions on how I should change my setup, feel free to put that in the comments below. And have a good rest of your day. Bye.